Shakespeare, 1564 to 1616, was an English playwright, poet, and actor who lived during the Elizabethan era. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest writers in the English language and one of the most important figures in world literature. Shakespeare was born in Stratford-upon-Avon, England, and little is known about his early life. He married Anne Hathaway when he was 18 years old, and they had 3 children together. Shakespeare began his career in London as an actor and a playwright in the late 16th century, and quickly gained recognition for his talent. He wrote about 38 plays, including tragedies, comedies, and histories, and 154 sonnets. His works are known for their complex characters, rich language, and masterful storytelling. Some of Shakespeare's most famous plays include Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, Hamlet, Othello, and King Lear. His plays explore a wide range of themes, from love and passion to power and politics. Shakespeare's works continue to be celebrated and performed around the world, and his legacy has had a profound impact on literature, language, and culture. He is often referred to simply as the Bard, or the Immortal Bard, a testament to his enduring influence. Here are some famous quotes by William Shakespeare. 1. To be or not to be, that is the question. Hamlet. This is perhaps one of the most famous quotes from Shakespeare's works. It is from the play Hamlet, and it is spoken by the character Hamlet as he contemplates suicide. The quote reflects the existential question of whether life is worth living, and whether it is better to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles. 2. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players, as you like it. This quote is from the play As You Like It, and it is spoken by the character Jacques. It is a metaphor that compares life to a play, and people to actors who perform on the stage of life. The quote suggests that life is fleeting and transient, and that people are all part of a grand performance. 3. The course of true love never did run smooth. A Midsummer Night's Dream. This quote is from the play A Midsummer Night's Dream, and it speaks to the challenges and difficulties of romantic love. The quote suggests that love is often complicated and messy, and that it doesn't always follow a smooth and easy path. 4. If music be the food of love, play on. Twelfth Night. This quote is from the play Twelfth Night, and it speaks to the power of music to evoke feelings of love and passion. The quote suggests that music can nourish and sustain the emotions of love, and that it can be a source of comfort and solace. 5. To thine own self be true. Hamlet. This quote is from the play Hamlet, and it speaks to the importance of authenticity and self-knowledge. The quote suggests that it is important to be true to oneself, to be honest about one's strengths and weaknesses, and to act in accordance with one's values and beliefs. 6. The lady doth protest too much, methinks. Hamlet. This quote is from the play Hamlet, and it speaks to the idea that when someone protests too much, it may be a sign that they are trying to conceal something. The quote suggests that people who are overly defensive or insistent may be trying to deflect attention from their true motives or intentions. 7. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Romeo and Juliet. This quote is from the play Romeo and Juliet, and it speaks to the idea that a name is just a label, and that it doesn't necessarily define who or what something is. The quote suggests that even if something is called by a different name, it doesn't change its inherent nature or qualities. 8. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. The Tempest. This quote is from the play The Tempest, and it speaks to the idea that life is fleeting and ephemeral, like a dream. The quote suggests that life is temporary, and that we are all part of a larger cosmic cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. 9. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. Julius Caesar. This quote is from the play Julius Caesar, and it speaks to the idea that people are responsible for their own destinies, rather than being ruled by fate or destiny. The quote suggests that people have agency and free will, and that they are capable of shaping their own lives and making their own choices. 10. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Twelfth Night. This quote is from the play Twelfth Night, and it speaks to the idea that greatness can come in different forms and from different paths. The quote suggests that some people are born with innate talents or abilities that make them great, while others must work hard and strive for greatness. 11. All that glitters is not gold. The Merchant of Venice. This quote means that things that appear attractive or valuable on the surface may not actually be so. It suggests that we should look beyond appearances and investigate the true nature of things before making judgments or decisions. 12. Brevity is the soul of wit. Hamlet. This quote means that being concise and precise in our words is a sign of intelligence and cleverness. It suggests that we should strive to communicate our ideas as clearly and effectively as possible, using as few words as necessary. 13. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. Julius Caesar. This quote means that people who lack courage and bravery suffer from fear and anxiety throughout their lives, while those who are courageous and brave face their fears head-on and only experience death once. It suggests that courage is a valuable trait to possess and that it enables us to live our lives to the fullest. 14. Et tu, Brute? Julius Caesar. This quote is spoken by Julius Caesar when he is betrayed by his friend Brutus. It means "even you, Brutus," and is often used to express feelings of betrayal or disappointment when someone we trust turns against us. 15. Hell is empty, and all the devils are here. The Tempest. This quote means that evil and corruption exist everywhere in the world, even in seemingly unlikely places. It suggests that we must be vigilant and aware of the potential for harm, and that we should not be complacent in our dealings with others. 16. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? The Merchant of Venice. This quote means that all human beings, regardless of race or nationality, are fundamentally the same. It suggests that we should treat others with kindness and empathy, recognizing that we are all connected by our shared humanity. 17. Love looks not with the eyes but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. A Midsummer Night's Dream. This quote means that love is more than just physical attraction, and that it is a deeper emotional connection that transcends outward appearances. It suggests that true love is blind to superficial differences and sees only the inner beauty of a person. 18. Neither a borrower nor a lender be, for loan oft loses both itself and friend. Hamlet. This quote means that borrowing money or lending money can often lead to complications and problems in relationships. It suggests that it is better to avoid such transactions in order to preserve the integrity of personal relationships. 19. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Romeo and Juliet. This quote means that saying goodbye to someone we love can be both sad and sweet. It suggests that while parting may be necessary, it is always a difficult and emotional experience. 20. To sleep, perchance to dream. Hamlet. This quote means that sleep is a mysterious and powerful state of being, and that we may enter into a world of dreams that can be both enchanting and frightening. It suggests that the line between reality and imagination can sometimes blur, and that our dreams can reveal important insights and truths about ourselves. In conclusion, William Shakespeare was a masterful writer who has left an enduring legacy of literary works that continue to be celebrated and studied around the world. His quotes have become a part of the popular lexicon and are often used to express profound and timeless truths about the human experience. From the power of love and the importance of courage to the pitfalls of greed and the complexities of human relationships, Shakespeare's writing continues to resonate with audiences of all ages and backgrounds. His ability to capture the essence of the human condition in his works has made him one of the greatest writers in history, and his influence on literature and culture is immeasurable.